Hey, Jim Parquet here with VPX Baseball, and today we're going to take you through our separation drill, right? It's a basic separation drill, but what it's going to do is teach you kind of the back end of your optimal point of contact and the front end, right? You don't just want to have one spot where you can hit this outer half pitch. You want to start to expand it, right? And separation is the one that'll help you with that. So I've got our VPX baseball harness on. I'm going to clip in. One of the beauties about this is that you can swing with it unclipped, right? And guys will do this. They'll clip in right here. So they'll put this one here and this one like this. That way the bungees aren't swinging around when they're swinging. And then when they're ready to clip in, they just clip on right here. They unclip. Bam. So on this harness here, what you're going to do is really focus upon the feedback that it's providing for you, right? Making sure it's not sagging here. But if I become unstacked in any way, I go at the ball with my front shoulder, premature hip rotation, an energy breakdown of any kind, the bungees are going to pull my back heel off the ground, which is, it's telling me basically that one of those three issues which cause all of your mechanical issues is occurring, right? So then therefore, as long as I stay stacked, I just got to stay stacked and loaded into foot strike all the way through, which is, we all know, is a good swing. Then you won't feel the bungee resistance, and you know that you are optimized with your swing and your hitting platforms, right? So I'm going to start with this $10 million pitch, which is up out over the plate. They call this the $10 million pitch at the big league level because if you hit this into the stands, you make 10 million bucks, right? So I'm going to start it here on a little ahead right here, and I'm just going to work more up the middle, maybe a little to the pull side, which would be for me the second base to the second baseman. And our drill is very basic. I've got a cone here so you can see where my back foot constantly stays. This is kind of where I'll be, and I'm just going to separate and then swing. Okay? Now I rolled on that, and I felt my back heel coming off the ground. And the reason why I roll is because, one, I'm becoming unstacked. I'm going at it this way, and that's why my back heel came off the ground. So I'm going to work again on this, separate. Now I'm going to work on staying with my hips underneath me and stacked longer, right? So separate, and then there it is. That's a really good swing. The ball is put in the spot that I want. One of the things that you really want to work while you're doing this separation drill is making sure that you're having good contact as well as working spots. You don't just want to hit the baseball, but maybe we might want to work this way or that way or whatever. But for now, we're going to work second base to second baseman on this pitch. So separate and then go. Roll. Reason why is because as soon as I started, I went this way, felt the bungees pull me up. Now I know, right? So you obviously are seeing the benefits of this. You don't need a coach. This is your coach. More importantly, it's teaching you the feel of what you should do right. Okay, again, I'm going to be here. I'm going to work more this way rather than this way, and then see what happens. Separate, stay loaded and stacked. There it is. That's a good swing. Now, as you start to feel comfortable with that, you're feeling like you're getting stacked or staying stacked. Now we're going to start to try to find the back portion of our zone, right? Of our OPC, which is our optimal point of contact. Where can I still do damage with this? And I'm going to train it, separate, and now at this point, I'm going to work shortstop to second base. If you're righty, obviously you go the other way, right? So I'm going to go right here, separate. Now I'm going to try to hit a hard line drive to shortstop. Very good, right? Feel real good about that? Again, same thing. This is keeping my hands inside, keeping stacked all the way through. Boom, right here. Stay stacked. Feel good about that, okay? As time goes on, you can move it back, you can move it forward more. Now I like to work this one to really find where I can get that ball out front and really do damage. Obviously you want to get it too far out front, right? And so the further out front I get, the longer I have to stay loaded through my foot strike into separation. This is obviously going to help me with that. And more importantly, the bigger my separation has to be. And I can't go at it this way, I've got to go at it this way, right? So big separation here. Now I'm going to go this way and see if I can drive this to that slight pull side, right? Separate. Very good, okay? Feel real good about that. Now if I did it wrong, these bungees will pull my back foot off the ground, telling me there's a breakdown and it's this way or this way too early, right? So I'm gonna go here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna rotate, right? Roll over ground ball. This pulled me as soon as I started rotating, which is basically premature hip rotation. In your full swing, if you're swinging just regular at a ball like this in a game and you're competing, right? You would get here, land, and then go, right, at it, but you're gonna go at it more this way first rather than this way. And notice I'm going rotation to get my front foot down rather than front foot in the ground, boom, okay? So you get the idea. This is our separation drill. It's a great drill to help you understand the back portion and the front portion of your swing, as well as kind of where you should be hitting those balls. As long as you've got the understanding of the feedback of pulling your back heel off the ground compared to feeling stacked and not feeling it at all, you're going to have a real good time with this drill and all the components that go into it, right? Check out our other videos that we've got on our YouTube channel. We've got a full line of products for you on our website to get you to the big leagues.